Eating disorders are serious mental illnesses. They affect people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. People with eating disorders have an unhealthy focus on their weight, body shape, and food. This can lead to dangerous eating habits. These habits can severely impact physical and mental health. There are several types of eating disorders. Anorexia nervosa involves extreme food restriction and a fear of gaining weight. Bulimia nervosa is characterized by cycles of binge eating, followed by purging behaviors like vomiting or using laxatives. Binge eating disorder involves consuming large amounts of food in a short period, often secretly and with feelings of shame. Eating disorders are not about vanity or a lack of willpower. They are complex conditions, influenced by a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. It's important to remember that anyone can develop an eating disorder regardless of their appearance or background. The impact of eating disorders can be devastating. They can lead to malnutrition, heart problems, kidney problems, and even death. It's important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder. With the right treatment and support, recovery is possible. It started subtly, she recalls, just wanting to eat a little healthier. But soon, counting calories and restricting food consumed my thoughts. I felt powerful, in control, Sarah admits, but inside I was terrified of gaining weight. The guilt and shame were immense, he shares. After a binge, I'd feel physically sick and emotionally drained. These stories illustrate the grip eating disorders can have. Individuals often suffer in silence, hiding their struggles due to fear and shame. It's crucial to remember that behind the diagnoses are real people with real stories, deserving of compassion and understanding.
Research has shown a strong link between childhood trauma and the development of eating disorders. Traumatic experiences, such as physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, can leave lasting emotional scars. Individuals may develop unhealthy coping mechanisms to deal with the pain and trauma. For some, controlling food and their bodies becomes a way to cope with overwhelming emotions or regain a sense of control in their lives. The act of restricting food might provide temporary relief from emotional pain. Conversely, binge eating can be a way to numb emotional pain or fill a void. It's crucial to approach the connection between trauma and eating disorders with sensitivity. Not everyone who has experienced trauma will develop an eating disorder, and not everyone with an eating disorder has experienced trauma. However, understanding this link is essential for effective treatment and support.
CBT is a therapy that has proven effective in treating eating disorders. It focuses on identifying and changing negative thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to disordered eating. CBT helps individuals understand the connection between their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors related to food and body image. Therapists work with clients to challenge and reframe distorted thoughts, such as an intense fear of weight gain or a need for absolute control over food. Through various techniques such as exposure therapy and behavioral experiments, CBT helps individuals gradually change their behaviors around food. This might involve facing feared foods, normalizing eating patterns, and developing healthier coping mechanisms for dealing with difficult emotions.
Recovery from an eating disorder is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and support, but hope is always present. With the right treatment, including therapy, nutritional counseling, holistic advice, and medical care, individuals can overcome their eating disorders and reclaim their lives. Recovery is not just about weight restoration or eliminating behaviors like binging and purging. It's about healing the underlying emotional wounds, developing a healthier relationship with food and body image, and learning to cope with life's challenges in constructive ways. It's important to remember that setbacks are a normal part of the recovery process. The path may not be linear, but with each step forward, individuals move closer to a life free from the grip of their eating disorder.
If you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, please know that you are not alone. Reaching out for help is the bravest and most important step you can take. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, school nurse, therapist, or contact a helpline dedicated to eating disorders. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and treatment options. Eating disorders are treatable, and recovery is possible. With the right support and a commitment to healing, you can reclaim your life and find lasting freedom from disordered eating.